Hi class, I want to do a quick drawing with you, and as you can see I have a few different colored pencils available. I have absolutely no idea how many of these colors I'm going to use, but in the event that you have some colored pencils or colored pens available, you might want to take a minute to grab those. We're going to draw some stratified squamous cells, although this would apply to a simple layer as well. But for the purpose of this illustration, I'm going to make some stratified squamous cells. So remember that squamous is flat, shaped like a pancake, and stratified means that we have multiple layers. We'll just go a couple more. Okay. Now each of these cells would have a nucleus. Just for accuracy, let's put that in there. That's one of the ways we can count cells, is actually by counting nuclei. All right, so now if we are just looking at the cells like this, we would have no way of knowing which cells are on the top and which cells are on the bottom, right? Because it just looks like a pile of epithelial cells. But in reality, there is a top and there is a bottom. So one of the ways we differentiate that is based on the surface that is exposed to the opening. Remember that epithelial tissue often faces a hollow opening or lines a hollow tube. So your esophagus is a hollow tube. Your blood vessels are hollow tubes, and hollow does not mean empty. Remember, hollow does not mean empty. Your skin, right? Your skin faces an opening because the air is considered an open surface. So the very, very top layer, I'm going to color this orange, this very top layer, which is exposed to the opening. Okay, so that orange layer, we're going to call that the apical surface. And so all of this white area is considered the open space. So that could be literally the air, if we're talking about the surface of your skin, or it could be the open space inside your esophagus or inside your blood vessels. And then we have a bottom surface. So I'm going to make the bottom surface green. Oops. So this bottom surface would be called the basal surface. And we know it's the basal surface because it's anchored in place by a basement membrane. Oop, my blue colored pencil is broken. I'm just gonna have to be gentle here. All right, so I'm actually gonna make this a little bit thicker. So just like your house has a basement or a crawl space, and that crawl space or that basement really forms the foundation of your home, epithelial tissue has a basement membrane also. And so in blue, I'm gonna write, wow, this is bad. Basement, okay, let me sharpen this. Sorry about that. Basement membrane. And then I'll put glue in parentheses. So the basement membrane forms the foundation on which the epithelial cells are arranged. So the basal surface is just the bottom surface of the cells, of the epithelial cells, that are anchored to this basement membrane. Okay, so think basal, basement. And then the apical surface is just the surface of the cells that are exposed to the open space or to the open tube or the air. And then underneath the basement membrane, there would be maybe some smooth muscle, some nerves, other types of connective tissue. So we would just be going deeper and deeper and deeper into the human body at this point. So the apical surface, again, faces that exposed opening, and the basal surface is anchored to that basement membrane. That's it.